And there we are. Hey, gang, how's everybody doing? Hi, Shell.
Hi. Looks like we've got Vicky and Cindy in the house.
We do. Hello,
Welcome,
hello.
welcome.
So, what are we doing today?
We're doing Pick a Stick Challenge, and I'll let you in on a little secret. It's the last Pick a Stick Challenge ever. It's
Yeah,
kind of
we,
sad.
we've got big plans for next year.
Yeah, still kind of sad.
Well,
I'm
you
sad.
know, we've done it for a lot of years, but it's time to change things up a little bit. So, I think you're going to like what we're doing. Hi, Nell. I think it's going to be kind of cool. So, I'm excited about it. I don't know. I hope Shell's excited about it too, because we
Yep,
put a
I
lot of
think
effort
that
into it.
our new things are good, and I think that maybe more people will participate. You all heard me, right? You're going to participate, right?
Yeah.
Because why are we
Hey,
doing it if it's
Roberta.
not for people to participate? So just saying.
Yeah.
Here's the challenge. And as usual, it's drawn randomly with sticks. These are one word prompts. We've got two colors, eggplant and amber. And then we've got 6 steps to follow in order and two wild cards if we want to use them. And we can do something before, in between, and after that. Those are the rules for the Pick a Stick Challenge as they have been for the last 7 years. You can interpret the prompts any way you want. It's up to you. Could be anything. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. So I'm going to
I
grab
got
a couple of brushes.
I got some
And
acrylic paints from Dina Wakley out because there is one that says eggplant is the color, and then amber. I have an ink pad here that says that it's fossilized amber, and I think that's kind of a combination between cheddar and lemon to make the color amber.
yeah,
Not cheddar, that's too orange. Not lemon, that's too bright.
yep.
So those are my acrylics that I got out, and then I got these different ink pads out. And the first prompt is pour. Now that could be anything. You could pour something over your page, or you could draw a picture that pours milk. Whatever, however you want to interpret it. I'm actually going to use this canvas that was sent to me by Lori. Thank you, Lori. It was a gift to Shell from Lori. Thanks for all you share. It is a acrylic poured canvas, and it's been hanging up on my wall for a couple years, but it has the right purples in it, and I just think it would be kind of fun to work over the top so that you guys know that the Pick a Stick Challenge and our other challenges that are coming up don't have to be an art journal page. We often do them as an art journal page, but you could also work on a canvas or something else. And I thought that this would work perfectly because of the colors and because the first prompt is pour. She already poured it for me. I don't have to do it. It's already
There
dry.
you go. Thank you, Lori, right?
Yeah, thank you, Lori. Because pouring is messy and I don't actually enjoy it. So a lot of people do it though. A lot of people have fun with it.
So I'm pulling a page out of my journal. I want to say hi to the people that are joining us now. We've got Barb and Marilyn and Sybil, Roberta, Nell, um, Minka. I think we got everybody now. So, hey, we're so glad you're here. But I'm gonna start with pour. I've been obsessed with inks this week, and so I'm gonna pour out some inks. I've got a lot of different uh, Bombay and FW, and I don't know why all of a sudden I'm obsessed with these. And look at these gorgeous colors, right?
I
So
was
I'm gonna
obsessed
pour
with those
out
a while
these
ago.
colors, and I'm gonna use them on my background and get my amber down. I don't know. It's just, to me, that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna get a spritz bottle to move it around a little bit, and I probably should put some extra stuff underneath here. Um,
to be that thick.
Because I'm going to make a mess. I know I'm going to
Yeah,
make
you are. Anything involving something that's called pour
Yeah.
is going to be messy.
Yeah. So I'm just going to take some extra paper here and get it down. And, you know, the cool thing is that these papers will become something later.
Yep.
I'm also
They
going
will.
to grab just a few Kleenex for mopping up. And I probably should have a kitchen towel here too. Oh boy. It's been a morning. We had winds last night. And I was out picking up the internet cable off the ground, hanging it back on the side of the house. So, all right. I need my page. Sorry guys, white on white. Let me get some color down here. Let me get some color started, and then we'll not have this issue anymore. I'm going to start with some of this bronze in the back because it said something about metallic on there, and I want to just put a little bit of this bronzy color down.
And why not? Bronze is a lovely color.
And it's going to work off of the amber thing, you know, because I'm going to do some combining. Oh dear, that one needs to be shaken. Okay, so let me grab a different one here. Need to do some combining to get that amber shade I'm looking for.
So the second prompt was scratchy. And that could be anything. You could use sandpaper on your page and make it a scratchy surface. You could do what I'm doing and take some type of a medium and scratch into it. You could make your page about a cat whose name's Scratchy because they scratch everything up. You know, that's how these prompts work. They can be whatever you want. Doesn't have to be a product or a technique or something. It can be random, as random as you want it. So I put golden molding paste on here. It's an acrylic medium, and I'm just using a bamboo skewer to scratch into it to make a texture, because this is supposed to be a tree branch. Does it look like a tree branch? I don't know. It's white right now, but we'll paint it later. So I'm going to have to dry this, and I don't know how long it's going to take. This is not the light paste, it's the regular paste, and I don't know how long it's going to take to dry it, but hopefully I can still talk while drying. See if anyone else is welcome as here. Mink is here. She's got to eat dinner. She lives in another country. Jane's here. I don't know if he said hi to Marilyn and Sybil and Roberta. Welcome, welcome. Glad you guys are here. So the thing about acrylic mediums is if you heat them too long with the heat tool, they bubble up. Acrylic paint does that too. I'm not sure I'm really worried about that with my texture here, but I do have to pay a little bit of attention to what I'm doing because the background's acrylic too. It's an acrylic pour. It actually seems to be drying pretty quickly, surprisingly. Probably just drying on the top and not drying underneath, I would guess. But that could be maybe okay. Yeah, it's squishable still. But that's the danger of working live with something that you know you really should leave to dry. smart person would leave that overnight to dry. But what can you do? What can you do? I am going to use some gesso over the top of it with a kind of somewhat soft brush, so hopefully I don't squish it too much. But I need it to be not white for sure, because white makes no sense at all for a tree branch. So there's already some black in the background here, so I'm okay with adding straight black to my composition. It's already in it anyways. And I'm going to try to make sure that the black gesso goes down in the crevices, because that's going to be really bringing out the texture of what I scratched into it, as long as I don't ruin the texture by painting over something that's wet. So guys, do as I say, not as I do. If you can help it, don't rush stuff like I am. I think Peggy's taking even longer to dry than I did.
Roberta says it looks like pepperoni pizza.
I'm hungry. Don't talk about pepperoni pizza.
Well, you know, anytime you pour, you have stuff that's wet. It's like, okay, so I've got this paper that I don't want a wet surface. So typically I would just let this background dry down, but we don't have time for that. So yeah, I'm glad it's still working too, Cindy. And you guys, how's the picture and everything for you today? Is it any sharper than it's been? I've got a new laptop and I'm trying it out, and I want to, make sure that the lighting and the picture and everything is looking pretty good for you. So let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, so I got some amber down. Woohoo! Check that off the list.
I'm gonna try
amber done. Got the pour done. Scratchy. I think scratchy wise, I'm going to use a dip pen with some of these inks, because they're kind of scratchy.
They are. I just got a new dip pen. It's made out of bamboo.
All right.
I wanted to try it. Haven't tried it yet.
You got one like this?
Scratched with it.
Is that what you got?
It's a big one. It's a bamboo pin that comes to a very tight tip.
Yeah, it's the same thing. This is just a smaller version.
Yeah. I mean, you can't tell when you're ordering something online what size you're getting.
Yeah.
But it looked like it would be good for scratching things, which I probably should use that instead of my bamboo skewer. I'm just so used to using this. But
yeah.
Since it's new, I should have tried it out. But it's too late now.
So I'm going to get, I really like that bronze. I'm going to pour some more bronze out here. And I think I want to make it just a little bit deeper. What color is this? Red earth. I don't know if I want. I think I'll go more towards the brown family.
Well, let's start. All right.
A couple of drops of that.
That was scratchy. I guess I can mark these off. I've done pour. I've done scratchy. Next one is animal. And I thought that I would draw an animal like you do. So I'm going to try out a white pencil to see if I can be able to draw and be able to see what I'm drawing.
Hey, Jane, Peggy, Laura. Can't stay long? Okay, I understand. Okay. So, yeah, I mixed that that brown with some of that bronze, and I'm just going to do some scratching with my pen onto the background here.
He's going to have to go all
Adding a little texture
to the top.
I like the look of the bronze on there. I think that's pretty.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem right there.
Okay, I'm going to rinse that out so it doesn't get stuck in my pen. And prompt number 2, Scratchy, is done. Animal. Okay. I don't want to draw an animal. I don't want to use an animal. I'm not in an animal mood today. So guess what I'm going to do? I am going to use something that is part of an animal. I'm going to use a bristle brush that is boar's bristle. And that's animal, right?
Yeah, I was actually thinking of if you go to a certain hamburger restaurant around here, it's a national chain now. You might have been to it. They will do what my son always orders when we go there. It's called animal style, and it's basically just like the hamburger is just covered with messy, gooey, drip down your face stuff. Like, grilled onions and sauce. And I mean, it's animal style. It's like, yeah. So I was thinking even that, something like that type of an idea could work here as well.
So I don't know what color I want to use for that. I think I'm gonna go over some of these darker areas with a lighter color. I'll get another cup here.
I don't know if you guys can see what I drew, but it's going to have to be gessoed because of, this slick poured background. So
Barb says a drip down your face burger. That is
yeah, it really does. I mean, and he just lays into it. He just like an animal. It's pretty funny, really.
And I don't want a lot on here. I just want to put some texture in. And this is a really stiff boar's bristle, so
well, a stiff boar's bristle is going to give you a lot of texture.
Yep.
I think we call that stippling.
Yes.
Back in the day, we stippled things. Such a funny word, stipple.
So we have to dry that again. Sorry, guys.
So much drying, and we can't help it. I'm going to have to dry too because I'm putting gesso on, so.
So I really have, I've done animal and metallic, but I'm probably going to revisit metallic.
Yeah, I'm going to do a couple different things with metallic, I think, once I get to that one. But
Number 5 is tissue. So I have some printed tissue. This is just some of that stuff from Tim Holtz. And I think I'm just going to apply this to my page. That'll knock it back a
better
bit.
slow down. You're
Oh, I
gonna
got
be
a long
done
way
in like
to go. Got a
2
long
seconds.
ways to go. These are just steps to get me moving.
Oh, I forgot to put on his little feet. He needs little.
So, don't want that jagged edge. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the whole thing. Maybe I'll just do portions. Do some pieces here. And tear up some tissue and glue it down like we do.
Like you do. I haven't decided what I'm going to color this guy with, to be honest. But I do need to dry him, so
I'm sticking my finger in that wet ink. Okay, I think we got enough torn up paper. We can start with the glue process. And I'm going to use a glue stick for this. Road crunching machines. Oh, those are lovely, aren't they? Yeah, we've had, for the last year down the hill, they're redoing the sewer system. And we've had nothing but construction running through on our street. Because they're routing around because they've got the major street blocked off, so they have to use the side streets to access their construction zone. What a mess.
Okay, that's going to be my animal. I think I'm going to, I guess maybe this isn't very dry, but I'll go to metallic next. I wanted there to be a moon on my piece because it's obviously nighttime. The background is dark. And so when I saw metallic, I was thinking about this stuff that can give you a lot of texture. This is it's a tape that you can buy at the home store, like Home Depot or Lowe's or something, or probably even Walmart. It's for insulating when you're installing a dryer or like any kind of ducts, like ducts that run your air conditioner and stuff through your, like if you connect 2 ducts together, they put this stuff around it. But it's just basically tinfoil in a tape form. So I taped it down to a piece of, just packaging stuff, like from a cereal box. And of course, it's not as wide as I wanted it, but I burnished it down really hard with a bone folder to try to make sure it was good and attached. And then I want to cut a circle out of it. So I got a circle die and I'm going to cut it out with my big die cutting machine. Yeah, I need to go this way. Like you do. Just throw that in there and get as much of it that's not I don't need the line to be right in the middle where the tape attaches. Just make it a little bit off.
Hi, Marie.
So, come on, get out of there.
Talk to it, Shell. Just talk to it.
It's like, behave yourself, you stupid thing. So then I end up with this. I wished I had a die that was a circle that did not have the stitches around it. But I don't right now, so that's life. So then I thought, well, the fun thing about this metallic stuff is you can put texture in it, and you can take a stylus tool like this with a ball on the end, and you can write into it and make texture. But I thought, since I've already got the die cut machine out, I would just go ahead and use one of these texture plates, because we all have these and we probably haven't used them in years.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I want. Do I want the up or do I want the down? That's a good question. I think I'll go with the up. No, I'll go with the down. So I'm going to put it like that. And then it's a little bit too tall with this to go through. So I'm just going to put a piece of this board to shim it, because I don't want to go look for shims, and make sure it gets a good pressing into the thing. And then when you take it out, you end up with something that has a lot of texture like that. And since my piece is already kind of textury with all the other stuff I did to it, it's going to be fun, right?
Right.
Where'd the other plate go?
So I'm going to use some spray. I'm going to use the Wild Card. I've got these gloss sprays that I rarely use. And it's like, okay, I need to pull out stuff that I rarely use. And so I've been reorganizing again, and I start looking at products that I haven't had out in a while. So like the inks have been fascinating me. The sprays have been fascinating me. And so that's what I'm grabbing, is those things that, have been hidden back on the shelf that I haven't had out in a while. Do you guys do that? Do you guys, go check your stash out and see what you haven't been into lately? Marilyn says that's cool, Shell.
Thanks. So other things that you can do to it to make it more interesting is you can put some black gesso on it. Right up to my little brush. And my palette, where is it? Here it is. You can, and another fun thing to do to it, and maybe I should do that, is put alcohol ink on it and make it really cool. But I was going to show you, if you put the black gesso or black acrylic paint on it, you can wipe it back, and it gives you like this antique-y look to the metallic, which I think is kind of cool. Gets down in the crevices and really shows the texture.
I want to test this stuff. I don't know how I don't know how rapidly it comes out. I want to test it and see if I can just get it. Oh boy, that's quite a bit. Just want.
I want to take all the black off. I just want to take enough of it off so that you see the shiny again. So it makes it antique-y looking, like old, like it looks old, right? And then you can I'll get out some alcohol and mess with that for a second. Who knows if all this stuff is going to get done in time, but we'll see. I haven't got any amber color yet, so I can maybe get some ink out. Push some stuff out of the way. Things are starting to pile up again. Like they do. Oh, this might be kind of fun. This one is an alchemy. That might be really cool, actually, if I can get it shook up. The alchemies are those ones that have the mica in them. The alcohol inks with the mica. Oh, that's cool. Shimmering as it wiggles. I don't know why it does that. It's like it's alive. Look for something. Got all my rubber gloves in here that I didn't put on. That's just how I roll.
Nell's talking about her stash.
Is her stash getting out of control like mine? Yeah. I was looking for something that was a little bit deeper than. I don't know. So my Ranger ones. Looking for like more. Here we go. This one might work. What color is this? Butterscotch. Butterscotch seems like an amberish.
Oh, butterscotch is amber. Because you cook that sugar down until it gets to that amber stage.
Yes, yummy. There, that makes my moon look pretty cool.
Okay, so I like my background. You guys like the background? It's kind of pretty. Got lots of that amber going on. And now we got to bring in some eggplant. And, you know, for that, I think I'm going to use a stencil. And I'm going to have to mix some color, I think, because eggplant, I don't have well, okay, I don't have to use ink. Okay, I do. I don't have to use this kind of ink. All right, I'm changing my mind again.
Push it around a little bit. That's a pretty awesome moon. I made my owl kind of big. And I don't have a lot of place for it for the whole thing, but I could put just like a section of it there. I think that's probably the best place. So, but it's only going to be a part of it. All right, what should I glue it down with? I think I'm going to need to glue it down with an acrylic medium for it to really stick on here. So I think I'm going to use a 3D gel and really get a good blop of it on, if I can open it, good blop of it on there to really get this thing stuck, you know.
So I've got these really cool stencils. I don't know if you guys know who, oh dear, I'm losing her name now. Trish McKinney is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I took a class with her at Art of the Carolinas. However, I think you can learn as much online as you can go into some of those classes because it was rushed and yeah, we didn't have time. So anyway, she's got these really cool textural organic stencils.
Yeah, she does. I love her stencils. They're so cool.
So I want to put a little bit of that viney stuff on here. And I've got this gloss spray night, which I think will work in well with the amber and the what is it? Aubergine? What the heck is it?
Eggplant.
Eggplant, yeah.
Although aubergine is an eggplant. So.
Yeah. Just
so if you want to get technical.
Let's see. Can I get this thing to work?
Pretty cool, I think. Mm-hmm. The balance is slightly off, but it's going to have to do. I think maybe, I don't know. Should I cut this now or? I'm going to wait till it's dry. It's just going to have to stay on there like that. till the medium is dry, which is going to be, a while. Overnight probably, but I'm trying to get it.
And this is the problem with sprays.
They don't spray. That's the problem with sprays.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you people make something that sprays the next day after you've used it once? No, they never do. They're liar, liar, pants on fires. That's why.
Okay, I don't think I will be doing that. I wonder if I can just do a little bit of.
Okay, so that's metallic. So let's go ahead and cross that off. I'm probably going to put some more metallic on. But the next one is tissue. And I was thinking that maybe my scratched into there. My tree could use a little leaves. And so I had grabbed some inks and this little piece of tissue paper. And I was trying out some leaves. I thought this stamp, which is a foam stamp with rubber on it, which is, I think actually Peg sent me this. Didn't you send me this, Peg?
What is it?
It's a leaf that has
yeah.
rubber and foam.
Yeah.
Why does it have rubber and foam?
It's the way it was made.
I don't know why, though.
Well, because some stamps were made, when they didn't have a wooden block on the back. Because that's an older stamp. When things didn't have a wooden block on the back, a lot of times they were using them for fabric printing and that sort of thing. And you needed a place to grab onto it. And so they made stamps like that.
This would be like what you would use on a wall.
Yeah, that would work on the wall.
If you wanted to stamp on a wall, which I did in my bathroom one time. I stamped a whole thing in my bathroom one time with stamps that were designed for that. But anyway, I stamped them on tissue because sometimes what's nice about tissue is that you can place it the way you want. Like if you got something like this and there's a lot of texture and stuff, plus this is slippery because it's that acrylic core in the background. This is a good option for putting on something like this. So it also solves the tissue prompt, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to cut them out using a wet brush so that they have floofy edges that will blend in. Floofy, that's a technical term.
Yeah, that's Trish McKinney, Roberta. Absolutely. I'm going to use this other one. This is a set that was one from the Stencil Club. And it's got these leaves.
Oh, yeah, with the leaf. I love that set.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, I've used this. Can you tell I love this? Look at this.
Yeah.
It's totally coated. But I want to put this one down on here. I think I want to use some pixie spray. That was just a distress ink. That was Seedless Preserves, which is kind of the eggplanty color. And then I'm going to go towards the Distress Oxides because these are a hybrid ink. And so they've got both the pigment and the dye in them. So the pigment is going to, cover up some of that background because I want these leaves to show up. So that's why I'm going towards the Distress Oxides now. So let me spray this stencil.
Squeak.
Hang on so I don't get everything. And when you put the pixie spray on, you want to let it set for about a minute, until it's tacky. You can see it's on there now and it's tacky. So let's see, which way do I want to go with this one?
So tacky. She just said her own art was tacky, people.
No, I said the pixie spray's taxi. All right, so I think I'll start big and leave some open space. So I'm going to start with this one and put this down on here. Probably should have left that a little bit longer, but I didn't. So I'm going to go back to that Seedless Preserves in the Distress Oxide this time.
Leaves, leaves, leaves. Need some more.
I'm liking that. Liking that a lot. This is almost, I think that this is going to end up almost like one of those echo printing things.
Oh yeah. Well, those leaf masks that Trisha McKinney designed look like eco printing, anyways.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because I've done, you know, I've gone out and gotten the leaves from outside and done stuff like this, and it looks a lot like this. So I'm going to, now some of that I put on there, the spray is going to resist some of this ink, and that'll be interesting. And I'm also going to spritz this with a little bit of water. And I also want to put some more depth on here. So I'm going to take, I've got some black soot, Distress Oxide. I'm going to deepen that. And those will blend. Well, that sounds like fun, Sybil. She's making interesting backgrounds for Christmas cards.
Cool.
So this is kind of like the, what is the prompt? Highlights. I'm putting some highlights in here with this black soot.
I don't know if I'm going to put that one yet because I haven't started working on my owl. But that would be tissue, and I'll probably end up putting some more on there later once I get this figured out, the composition figured out. All right, what comes after tissue? The next one is highlight, so that's going to be the end. So I guess I'm going to start working on my little owly guy here. I already have eggplant and a little bit of amber going on, so I'm not too worried about the colors, but I am going to put those colors in my guy here. So, well, since I know I'm going to use those colors eventually, let's put them on the palette. So I'm going to mix amber by using a little bit of lemon and cheddar together to make it more of an amber color.
I just spritzed and did a little bit of water.
Mixy, mixy, mix, mix. It's a little bit bright though, so I think I'm going to use. See, it's bright. It's awfully bright. I think I'm just going to just add just the smallest touch of the opposing color to just, if I can find it, to just dull it a little bit, make it more dull. If I can just find where the blue drawer is. Here we go. So just a touch. Put it over here so it doesn't get in the way.
Okay, so I want a dark something. I do have that eggplant paint from Dino.
That might have been too much, but you get the idea. Anyways.
So I think we're going to get a little bit of that out here, and I want to take my stencil. Yeah, where I want to put it here. You guys see the watermarks in here? That's pretty.
Okay, that's pretty close. Here's some eggplant. And then I'm probably going to need some other colors. Let's just stick with the Dina colors.
So for this, I want a soft brayer, and I think I'll get a gel plate palette. That one here.
Oh, and there's that bronze. Okay. Didn't have them all out before, but now I do. I don't have every single color of her heavy body paint. I kind of wish I did.
No, me either. I'm going to mix a little night with this because I want it darker.
I dropped one. Oh dear. Okay. I don't know what colors I need exactly, but
See how I like this.
I know I'm going to need some white, and I don't have white in Tina Wakley colors, so let's just get some regular titanium white. And then we'll worry about the rest as we go. So I think definitely the eyes of the owl should be this amber color, because that's what
Thanks,
color
Barb.
they are anyway. So let's do that. We can give him some of that on his nose too, I think. And I'm going to mix a little bit of it with white, and then try to do some of his feathers here. Give him, well, basically this is going to end up being a highlight, you know. So I guess I'm already working on highlight. Kind of. Let's get more white. It's also going to have a very white face because
I'm moving my
he needs a
stencil.
lot of
It's not
that
staying put.
white, like right here. Have some white feathers there. And around his eyes a little bit. So I'm getting some of that amber in there, but I'm also getting mostly white. But then he also needs other colors. So maybe let's get some sorts of pinks, maybe. Because you know you got the whole eggplant going, which is kind of a pink. And then maybe a little bit of orange. And just a little bit. And maybe some darker, like night. Night would be good to blend in there with it.
I think I'm going to add some of this white gloss now. And I want to move my gel plate out of the way because I don't want this overspray. Oh, geez, I just hit my camera.
Should give it a good whack.
I gave it a really good whack, yeah. I think I want to add that because it might give it a little shimmery. I don't know, maybe not gloss spray. Maybe I should just do I think I've got a white in a, what is that? Do I have a Delusions or a, I ought to have a white spray, right?
Yeah, there's quite a few different brands that have white. Where's the pink? Let's do a little bit of pink action here. This is 100% Fantasy Owl, not realistic. Let's not get confused with it being realistic.
Here we go. We needed to bring that metallic back.
Bringing metallic back.
Yeah, so I've got this mica pearl spray. So let's try some of that. Let's see what we get. That ought to add something interesting.
Little something, something.
Bring that metallic back. Oh, that's pretty shimmery. Oh, yeah.
Get back into the amber again. Fantasy Owl for sure. Into my night. I like the color that eggplant and night together make. It's a really cool color. I like it.
Don't like this blob right here. It turned out really weird. It's where the one leaf was coming up to the other one. I think I need just another little spritz of something there. Okay, now still need a little highlight, huh? Let's see if this is going to work for me. Just going around the edge of the leaf here with this crayon. These are those King Art crayons. Can you guys see what's happening here? See how it's giving that depth to the edge of the leaf? Yeah, I think that's working. I don't know. This one, I think, has too much metal in it to blend out. Maybe not. It's kind of a gold, but we'll give it a try. Why not? It's a journal page, right?
Yeah. All you can do is try.
So I need to wrench my finger, get that color off of it, because fingers are the best tools, right?
Definitely.
All right, so I'm gonna put some of the highlight up here with this gold. Let's see what happens if I try that. Yeah, see, it's blending out over the purple a little bit more than I was wanting. So what I'm going to do is take a tissue with some water, because this stuff is still movable, so I can wipe back that. And get the effect I'm really looking for, instead of just a blob there. Put a little bit in here. brighten that. And a little on the stem. Yeah, it does. It gives a little bit of contour. Just that little bit of something that you're looking for, right? Now I'm going to take the black. And I'm going to add some dark on the edges. Guess more of the corners. Give it some depth. Pull your eye towards the center.
Oh, I forgot to paint the rest of his tail. Duh.
So honestly, when you look at this looks almost like a lace effect in here. So I think I've done that also. And we've done the highlights. So I've done all 8 and the 2 colors of the Pick a Stick Challenge. So now I can just play with it.
Yes.
Now it's time to have fun. Need a sip of coffee first. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. All right. So, do I have a quote? A quote I want to put on this? These. That's my shape there. Let's do.
All right, let's see. I wanted to use this, which is called Ancient. Just like a bronzy color. Whoops. Should probably not roll my paints through.
So this is a quote from C.S. Lewis.
Stiff brush. What do I have?
And I think I'm going to stitch that on the page.
What do I have? Bringing back some metallic. Oops, didn't mean to make it go out of the range of things there. Whoops. Just highlighting the texture with some dry brushing with this ancient color. That looks more like a branch once it's kind of mellowed out a little bit with that.
There we go. So you can use a mouse pad or something like that if you need to. Because I'm going to poke holes to put this down with. But can't seem to get it straight. There we go. So I need a pokey tool.
Poke, poke, poke.
Got my pokey tool here. I'm just gonna make some stitching marks here.
All right. Let's see. Now what do we need to do? We need to do something about these little leaves. Need to give them a little bit of definition.
These are the best awls because they're tapered. So it's not like those paper piercers. It it's got some strength to it. You can get these at the fabric store. They're good. And this is just some wax linen. I don't know. Maybe I should use. Yeah, I use the wax linen. What the heck? So, gonna do this kind of like cross stitch, I think.
I have a sinking feeling that my Pentel pocket brush is going to need a new cartridge in about a second.
Oh dear.
I'm going to have to pop it out, and I wanted to use it. Dang it. I have cartridges. It's just finding them that is the trick. Oh, well, they're right there. I can get this drawer open. It doesn't seem to want to open.
And then tape. I need tape.
See if I can remember how to do this.
Thanks, Peggy.
I don't know. Maybe it'll go. I don't know. Let's see.
Take that tail down.
Guys, some eyeballs. It's still going, I guess. Maybe it's not as dire as I thought.
Oops, I missed the plastic. Gotta get through that acetate there. Oh, for Pete's sake. Come on. There you go.
Eyeballs. Come on. Don't go crazy on me, brush. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to go for it. Yep, that's dead empty.
Oh boy. They just aren't big enough, are they?
No, but luckily I have another one here. So
Yeah, I love that pen.
yeah, this is a great pen. If you guys don't have one of these, you should probably get one. Come on, start flowing.
Okay, and we need our last little X marks the spot.
I can't tell if it's flowing or not. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. It's not down to the tip yet, though. There we go. Might be going. Because this guy is going to need a lot of detailing, of course. How much time do we have left? 15 minutes. Not a lot. I want to go down the edges of the tree to get that thing going. To make sure it's there. He's got his little tail.
Uh-oh.
I have to do something about these feet.
Knock my garbage can in. There we go. So this says, the future is something which everyone reaches at a rate of 60 minutes an hour, whatever he does, whoever he is.
That is absolutely true.
So I'm just going to knot that off. And I think I'm going to hide that back of the page. There's my needles here. Try to keep this stuff together, so when I need it, I've got it. You know?
I do know. Otherwise, you're like, where's my thing with whatever I wanted? And then you're like, I can't find it because I didn't put it back where it's supposed to go. Happens to me all the time.
So where's my journal? Here's my journal. I'm happy with that for today. I think I might, where the paper pierced, there's a little bit of, just a little bit of white there. Do I have any, do I have anything left that's wet here? So I can cover that so you don't see the pieces of white where I poked it. I need to put that in water.
tell you what, he's stinking cute.
He is cute. Okay, so is there anything on the back of that? Yes, there is. Need something. Oh, yeah, I can put these two together.
Okay, the other thing that's bothering me is that the leaves have this
No, I
weird
can't. That's going the wrong direction.
situation that I don't enjoy. So let's see if we can get a little bit of that, a little bit of that, some water. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I can glue that on that one. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue those two together.
And we'll just blend that out. Just wanted to kind of fix where the it's bothering me.
Just poking this back into my journal. They're selling these at Walmart now, in case you guys are interested. These really nice innie outie journals from Brumbacher.
They've got them at Walmart?
Yeah.
Wow, when I go there, I'm going to have to pick up a couple because I like them that you can pull the page out and then put it back in.
Yeah. So, let me see. Let's get my glue stick here. And I'll glue those together. Yeah, they make a mixed media one. They make a watercolor one. They make a sketch one. And they're really, to me, they're really pretty good quality paper. And I like the style. They lay flat. You know, you can take the page out and work on it. One of my faves. Let's see if I can get these to line up.
Okay, so the final step is highlight. And I'm going to do that with this bit of a metallic color because I've got it in all my other parts of my composition, just not the owl. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight with this color. I'm also going to get a little bit of white some places like that.
And these are just those cheap clips from the Dollar Tree. Come in handy for when you're doing things like this. Oh, I didn't get that quite. All right. It'll be like that. I'd have to trim that later.
But I do just want to add in a little bit of this metallic into the situation here. Just to give him the same type of sheen that everything else has. Just a little bit of metallic highlight.
Yeah, aren't they nice, Maggie? She says she got one at Walmart and did her Inktober in it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I had no idea they had them at Walmart.
Well, it's relatively new. The other thing they're starting to carry at Walmart is the bee paper. Have you tried that yet, Shell?
Yeah, I tried it and I like it.
Okay. That's cool.
Didn't know they had it at Walmart though. I'm gonna go to Walmart because I gotta go pick up Christmas stuff here in a bit. You know, like in a couple days, I got to get, candy for the stockings and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
deodorant sticks and, all that stuff you might put in a Christmas stocking. So
Yep.
while I'm there, I'll go to the craft section because I haven't been there in a while at the craft section because it always disappoints me. So
Well, they've changed their mix, because I used to go there because they had Canson, and I like Canson too.
yeah, Canson's nice.
Well, I think they quit carrying Canson. And because I see some Strathmore, I see some Grumbacher, a few other companies, but I didn't see any Canson when I was there. And I don't know if that's just a supply thing for right now, because everybody's having trouble with getting stuff,
That's true.
or if it's, but I was really glad to find the bee paper because you couldn't get that from Amazon anymore.
It's so weird how supplies keep changing.
And what I was getting on Amazon was only like a half sheet. They were 5x7, I think. And you get the big full sheet. I think they're like 9x12 bee paper at Walmart for about the same price you're paying for the stuff on Amazon for a half sheet.
Wow, I'm gonna have to go check it out. Hopefully
Yeah.
our Walmart will have the things.
Yeah.
We have a Walmart Supercenter, but it doesn't always have the same, just like any
Yeah.
place, it doesn't always have the same stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And see, I've been to, because I was traveling, I went to 3 or 4 different Walmarts. They all had different stuff.
Yeah.
You just don't know what you're going to get.
I'm pretty happy with this canvas. I think it turned out cute.
Really cute.
It's the little guy, the little owl guy. It's cute. Let me just give a little bit of highlight there with some light, just to give him a little bit more light in his eyes. Just a touch.
So I think I'm done. So we met our challenge, huh? We met our pick a stick challenge.
We definitely did. I think so. I'm pretty much done too.
Yeah.
It's got some metallic shimmer to it, and when I spray it with sealer spray, all the different, because we got some matte here and some shiny there, and I need to even everything out by spraying it with a couple coats of something that is gonna make everything the same.
Yeah.
What do I want to say? The same.
Yeah. So now bee paper is BEE paper, and it's a watercolor paper, and it's just a nice watercolor. Thanks, Cindy.
Let me get a little bit of highlight on this stuff. Fingers. All right.
Yep.
That turned out cute. I like it.
Yeah, it is really cute.
Let me get a little bit of white highlight.
I love the what do they call that? That's the violet and the purples and the greens and stuff on his feathers. They're just really nice.
Thanks. Just some acrylic painting. I do know how to do that.
Well, but the color combo, I'm attracted to the color combo today. Okay.
You like purple? What?
No. I like this color combination. I like this particular color combination. Thanks, everybody.
Eggplant is purple. I'm just saying.
I know.
All right.
I like eggplant.
It's purple,
But no, it's not. No, it's not. I can prove it to you because here's eggplant. Okay. That is not purple. Where's my purple? Come on, give me a.
Well, do you think fuchsia's purple? Because sometimes people call
See this? This eggplant has more red in it than your dioxidine purple.
that. Yeah, but to me, it's still a shade of
Now,
purple.
this eggplant has more red. See, more red on my page.
Listen to her say she doesn't like purple.
Ah,
Yeah,
not-
these were all just the Dina Wakely colors. You see how well her lines work together.
yeah, but she doesn't have purple. She has eggplant.
Still purple.
Okay. Thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.